In today's Arc Raiders video, we basically hop inside of the game with a free loadout and we hope that we can go through this game and then extract, but this time after extracting actually have some good stuff for the next game. So pretty much a 0 to hero run. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you're struggling inside of Arc Raiders, boy do I have you covered. Thanks to today's sponsor, they offer cheap, safe, and reliable services for Arc Raiders, including blueprints, materials, coins, and more. Whether you're looking for the Bobcat blueprint, the Tempest blueprint, ducks, or more, they've got tons of options on their site. And it's not just Arc Raiders either. They also offer boosting services for Black Ops 7, GTA, Elden Ring, and over 50 other games. So no matter what you're grinding, they've got you covered. On top of that, they got thousands of verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So if you're having trouble getting what you need, click the link in the description down below or scan the QR code and use code SPAZO to save some money for a limited time only. 0 to hero is here. Hopefully this starting game lag disappears, or else I will probably be slaughtered by some sort of arc. It's kind of guaranteed now. It seems like almost every game I play, I am targeted 100% by arcs. Hello. We can do this nice way. Okay. I think I should have won that fight a little bit beforehand, but you know what? We're good. Hello. Take 2. Open up. There we go. All right. We can get out of here. So today's game plan is going to be to go from a free loadout to something good. Now, I don't really know exactly what I mean by something good, but in a sense, I mean rich. I mean, have a ton of gear. I mean, pretty much be able to leave this match and load up our next match with a decent amount of stuff. Now, if, say, for example, this game, all we can find is trinkets, but that equals a good amount in coins, then that can mean, you know, hypothetically, I could leave my game, spend all those coins, and get a full loadout. So, in theory, to me, that would be kind of good. Usually, that's kind of my luck here. We are in Bird City today. Now, we're going to loot Hospital real quick if we can get the chance. Now, one thing I will say is if we do spend time looting Hospital, we might not be able to go over there and actually loot some of the chimneys, but we'll see. You know, there's never a guarantee, but it's never always you can't do that, right? Because sometimes you just simply can, which is kind of always nice. But, yeah, it's nice to be back on Buried City today. If you don't know, this is my favorite Arc Raiders map instead of the game. In my opinion, it is just the best map to hop in and be able to kind of guarantee yourself some good stuff. At least, you know, a decent amount of good stuff, right? Whether it's trinkets or something else, perhaps. It's always really, really good. At least for me. I mean, you know, some of you guys it might suck for, I guess. But in a sense, for me, perfection. What do we got in here? We can loot some of these. I know we have those lockers behind us. We should probably focus a little bit on those. Here's some shotgun ammo. Cool, we'll take it. Ooh, a snow globe. All right, fabric. We don't need any of that right now. We can loot some of these. What do we have? Chemicals, durable cloth. Let's see if we can find some watches. Usually those are kind of pretty common in these lockers for whatever reason. Whoever be working at the hospital over here is always leaving their watches in the closet. But you know what? I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Hopefully, we don't die as well today. We'll take that herbal bandage. We can loot this one as well. What do we got? Another watch. We'll take it. Okay, we have some stuff here. Another watch. We'll take it. There's some shotgun shells as well, which is good. Music album. Okay. So I think after that, we have a decent amount of stuff. I would love to go find some ducks. Ducks are so good in this mode. I mean, this mode is pretty much meant for the ducks. It's Bird City. Can loot, find ducks. I know there's loot over there, but I think I'm going to skip out on that, and we are just going to 100% dip over to here and see if we can start looting some of these chimneys and trying to find some of the ducks, possibly even some of the purple ones. It should be fairly easy to kind of get this game going. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Leave a like down below. I definitely appreciate you being here. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing good. I really do appreciate it. We can breach this door right here. There is potentially a weapon case spawn right here, which would be huge for our run. Now, sometimes it isn't here, so that would kind of stink, but there should always be some gear. Yeah, there's not a weapon case. We can search this right here. Could have some good stuff in it. Obviously, we got some nades and things. Those can help us. We can breach and search these. Now, typically, I will say these don't really have too much interesting things in them like you would think for being in a locked area. They're kind of more so, or say, just being able to loot more of these. But I'll take that. So that is definitely nice. So we can jump up here. Also, if there is no weapon case spawn in there, sometimes you can get one up here. But it looks like there's nothing up here. So we can keep on moving down the road. We don't really need to worry about it right now. See, a free loadout is fine because you obviously get that free weapon. You can always leave your game and say if you extract successfully, you can always leave and upgrade it. That isn't always out of the question. You know, so one gun can really last you a while. And for me, it does. You know, I usually end up keeping the same gun, craft ammo, whatever it is I got to do to kind of keep that same run going. Kind of a risky jump, but we're just going to go for it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a far drop, but probably could have played that a little bit better. Okay, so we got some over here. We can loot some of these. I guess the not really necessarily bad thing about, say, having to drop that far and losing a little bit of HP is, well, bandages are rather simple to craft. They don't really require much. They're pretty common to get inside of the game. Plus, I mean, fabric. It's literally found in, like, every single thing that you do end up looting. Hopefully these all aren't looted. That would stink, for sure, because that would be a big waste of my time. Like, that one's already looted. This one's probably, in theory, already looted as well. Yeah, that one's already looted. Okay, we can kind of make our way over maybe to this building over here. There's that arc right there. Yeah, all these are looted. So unfortunate. What's going on over here? We should be able to find some. I don't think everything's been looted, but it's definitely going to be hard to kind of get out of this area where somebody already has been. Here we have our first one that somebody hasn't looted. What do we got in here? Just some assorted seeds. Not something I'm really looking forward to taking. Yeah, we can stack them up. If we're going to be searching these chimneys, it's going to be rather easy to find those. But, ooh, an alien duck. Okay, we'll take that. But, yeah, I mean, the assorted seeds can kind of stay. That isn't really something I need. We got another duck. I guess I can take it and kind of drop this. The problem with the free loadout is obviously space. So we're going to probably run into the issue of not having enough space today. But in a sense, I will be glad when that happens because that means we're actually getting some stuff, you know? If we always got that space, then that means we ain't ballin'. We ain't ballin', ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, this should be, hopefully a good game. This hasn't been looted. Unfortunately, the other ones back there were. But we're doing pretty good right now. We got an apricot. Okay, we can drop the shotgun shells. Or not the shotgun shells, whatever the hell we did drop. I don't even know. Wait, maybe we dropped shotgun shells. I don't even know at this point. What do we have here? Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 10K, so if you want to be a part of the crew, go ahead and sub. Ooh, there's another one of the same ducks we have. See, that's kind of what we're going for. We don't want to get all different ducks, so we have more room. Jeez, Raider. You are a big fella. You are a big fella. Okay. We got to figure out how to get back up to rooftop. I know we could have went on that building, but there didn't seem to be much opportunity right there to kind of move around, I guess. It's the best way to say it. We can kind of come over here. Having a free loadout, we do have a adrenaline shot as well, which is good. That can kind of help us escape a lot of things if we need it. Some things that maybe our stamina just isn't necessarily working out for it. Has this already been looted or what? Yeah, it's already been looted. We'll take that. I guess sometimes maybe you should check them. That's been looted. Yeah, assorted seeds. Okay. Well, we can push over this way. Something in my bones tell me that this quite hasn't probably been looted up here. If we can get up there. We'll see. Where are we currently? Okay, we're pretty much at, like, the back of the back. So we also have that new update today or tomorrow. I don't really know when I'm going to post this video. Probably today. I'll probably double upload today. You guys will probably see this on the same day we released another video. Because we are going to start grinding out the videos. For sure. I'm going to be trying to double upload as much as possible. If you don't know, I do have another YouTube channel. And, well, it's kind of hard to double upload both channels. I already double upload on the other one. So, it's a lot of work, but I'm going to try my best. So, we have this. What can we drop, Spazo? We actually, funny enough, don't need to drop nothing. We can do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. What do we have over here? Nothing. See, I knew these weren't looted. See? My freaking gut was right. What do we have in this one? Yes, another one of the same ducks. I'll take it. There's a raider right there. That dude's probably rich right now with ducks. He's probably the one stealing it all. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm, maybe in his world, I'm the loot goblin. Okay. we can kind of drop down over here. We have a few on these buildings we can kind of check out. Looted. Okay, so that brings up the question, are all these looted over here? Could possibly. What do we got? It's looted. Okay, we can get out of that one. Anything? Oh, somebody missed it. Watch, it's going to have a purple duck. If it has a purple duck, you got a sub. Big money, big money. Ah, we got an alien duck. Oh, well. What should we drop this for? Or what should we keep these lemons for? I kind of can't, you know? I mean, the lemons aren't super rare, so it's not something that's big of a deal. But it would be nice. But of course, Spazo's on a free loadout. We got a painted box right here. It's a trinket, but I don't really see the need to drop something for that. Ooh. Ooh, that could be big for our run. Okay. All right, so potentially somebody could have just died over there. Ooh, a mixtape. We need to drop some for that. Screw you, cat bed. Okay, so somebody died over there. All right. So that could be big for us because they could have some good gear. And I'm trying to do this run without PvPing. You know, I could go around and just kill a bunch of players. Trust me, I very much can. But I'm not trying to do that, if that kind of makes sense. And I feel like most of you guys probably wouldn't necessarily be happy if I did that. So I'm trying not to do that. Because sometimes that's a little messed up to do, right? Killing somebody because you got nothing to lose, but they got everything to lose. Yes! Ha 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 ha. Alright, see you later, regular duck. Adios. It's been a long time since I've got a purple duck. Okay, what do we have here? Volcanic rock. Alright. There's a raider right there. Is that far from me? I feel like... Okay, well, we got a herbal bandage. Let me go see if there's a dead player over here. Because I know potentially there was. We're low on health, but we're gonna go check it out, see what we can come across. There is... Oh my gosh. No wonder there's a potential dead player over here. Okay. Yeah, something around here was going on. And, yeah, I think somebody might have lost their lives. We'll scope out the area. There's a raider right there. Take note of that. We got a little bit of ammo, but the problem is I don't want to waste it entirely on just unloading into the arcs right now. I'm trying to conserve a little bit, but can kind of put a little bit of work in. Aw, man. Go! I don't have much HP, so I can't, like, really ball out. Kill these guys? That kind of makes sense. What do we got in here? Okay, medium gun parts, special parts, okay. We can reload real quick. Hello. Okay, that's dead. Could get some ammo from that. There we go. Alright, we can check out the area. Holy crap. That's crazy. That thing almost got me. Any light ammo? Nice. That's what we wanted. Okay. Sounds to me like a lot of things got destroyed down here or potentially just moved. Now, I know there was a raider who died around here, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but, like, you know, oh, here he is. Somebody already looted him. Yeah, he's pretty much already looted a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We'll take that. Medium ammo, medium ammo. Power cells. See, I don't have much space. We got a HEREO. We'll take that. We can take the shield recharger. We can... There's a ton of power cells in here. We got a ton of medium bullets, heavy bullets. Okay. In theory, if I was to do this, I would probably be better off just having, say, the HEREO with ammo rather than the Stitcher, if that makes sense. It is just a better trade-off, in my opinion. The rifle is way better. Just hands down, it's just simply better. But, I mean, we've had a pretty good raid so far. What do we got? We got Town Hall. Okay. You know, there's a few spots we can keep looting for these chimneys. But I feel like most of our potential... Oh, man. That's a scary jump, ladies and gents. But... I'm a G. There we go. Okay. Turn, please. Okay, did I just screw myself? Okay. Woo! That was close. All right. We got some things moving in. Right in front of us. There, it's staring right at me. This isn't good. Yes! You don't see nothing. Don't worry. You don't see a thing. I'm not even here. Okay. Let me search this. Maybe we can get a purple duck again. We got another one. That was big, but we can get another one. All right, that's not out of... Where is this thing? It sounds like it's freaking landing on me. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, I am in no way, shape, or form close to the ground. Now we are. Spazo, go! Adrenaline. Come on. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Is there an exfil down here? Yeah? Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. That was a good raid, I will say. We kind of did really, really good. So, potentially, we can head back to our lobby, right? We have all this stuff, which is good, right? They're base weapons. They're not, like, really, really good guns. But we have 72K worth of things. So 72K can get us pretty far in terms of, like, upgrades and stuff. And we did find this. So next raid, say we can start with looting MK2. We can start with a light shield. We can have a Pharaoh that we can probably potentially upgrade. And then we have, you know, all this stuff and everything, which we're end up just gonna literally sell everything. So I think we did a good run. I think so, for sure. I mean, yeah, we definitely need to get some bandages and whatnot and kind of do a few things like that. But that can say come out of our $72,000 budget, which shouldn't be too bad, right? It isn't that expensive, to say the least. But we'll see whenever we get back to Speranza. Okay, so like I said, we have a decent amount of things available for us, right? We have like 72K worth of trinkets, ducks, you know, coins. We're good. So what I want to do is say, let's go to our inventory, right? It doesn't matter. We can just go ahead and sell all this stuff. I know some of this stuff can be, you know, used better, but right there, 67,500 coins. So what we can do is we can now sell this. We can throw that on there because we did pretty good that raid. Now, say we just wanted to go to these guys, right? We can afford a decent frickin' bag, okay, to say the least, right? If we wanted to just use our Pharaoh, right, or if we wanted to just use whatever it is inside of the game that we might want to use, we can buy the attachments right here for it. So like, say we can buy the comp center. These aren't really good attachments, okay? They're not, but we can still do really, really good just off of our raid. So say potentially we can buy this, which is a Pharaoh 4. So we can buy one of those for 8,700, right? This is for the Pharaoh, so it's a silencer. We can purchase that, right? These, obviously, that really isn't for it. This is, so the stable stock too. We can go ahead and buy that. We can go ahead and buy some ammo, right? Because we're definitely going to need some ammo. I would say 10K worth, right? We're at about 30,000-ish purchase. Now for this raid, I would say buy some shield rechargers. We can double it up at 10, so we're at 30, 45. Then we can purchase some bandages, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Right, we're good. We're not even close to 67, I don't think, right now. I mean, we definitely probably are getting there. We can buy a few adrenaline shots, get 5 of those, and then say we can go back over here and we can drop down. We have, that is 2 right now. So this is what we just purchased. We can throw that on, and then say we can throw that on. I'm pretty sure that's what we just purchased, and that. We got shield rechargers. We have those right there. We can bam, throw some adrenaline shots, bam, bandages, and all of our ammo. And we are officially set up for probably a pretty goated next raid. Now, potentially, we could even upgrade this Pharaoh. Say the value off our game definitely helped us in our next coming run. I mean, yeah, we did find this in game, but potentially with the coins that we got last game, we could have easily have purchased, you know, say a green one or whatever it is, right? Doesn't really matter, but that was definitely not a bad little run to go from a free loadout to pretty good for our next guy or next run, especially with the Pharaoh 4. We're chilling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what kind of our creators content you guys want to see on the channel, but I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.